Good morning and welcome to your morning cup of news fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you on your daily local. Today is Thursday, December 28th, 2023. Got myself a fresh cup of breakfast blend that we brewed right here at home. You can order your favorite roasted brew at home online at whitecanecoffee.com. Don't forget to stop down to the White Cane Coffee Cafe in the plaza across from Tops. Get yourself a fresh cup. Get it filled in one of these special laser engraved tumblers. Get it filled with your purchase. Bring it back. Get 50% off your refill as part of the White Cane Coffee Mug Club. While you're there, you can pick up a breakfast burrito, maybe a scone or a cinnamon roll. Stop in around lunchtime. Soup and sandwich is now available at the White Cane Coffee Cafe as well. If you can't make it down to the cafe, well, that's not a problem. White Cane is also available on DoorDash. Just place your order, have your favorites delivered right to your door. And now let's take a look at today's news. For the second consecutive year, the Snell Family Foundation and Warren Taxi have teamed up to offer a free ride service to ring in the new year. Both organizations want people to have a plan in place before heading out to celebrate New Year's Eve. However, if those plans fall through, they are offering a plan B. Quote, "We highly recommend having a plan in place if you will be drinking on New Year's Eve and need transportation," Jeremy Snell of the Snell Family Foundation said. "However, if those plans fall through, we hope that we will be able to give you a ride." From 10 p.m. until 2 a.m., people can call Warren Taxi at 814-723-2020 for free transportation if they feel they've had too much to drink. The Snell Family Foundation will cover the cost of all Warren Taxi services provided between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. on New Year's Eve. The foundation picked up the tab for 46 calls during New Year's Eve 2022. With limited vehicles available, Snell stressed the importance of both having a plan in place before heading out and being patient if people do need to call for a ride. "This should not be a plan A," Snell said. "However, if you need a ride, call and have patience." Gas prices are 2 cents lower in Western Pennsylvania this week, according to AAA East Central's gas price report. This week's average price for a gallon of gas in Western Pennsylvania is $3.43.5. The average price during the week of December 28th was $3.45.6, and the average price during the week of December 27th, 2022 was $3.71.2. Warren County drivers are paying an average of $3.59.7 a gallon for regular unleaded gasoline, while Forest County drivers are paying an average of $3.44.6 per gallon. The national average for a gallon of gas fell to a 2023 low of $3.06 on December 18th, but has increased over the past week to $3.12. This marks the first weekly increase since September. Today's national average is 13 cents less than a month ago and 2 cents more than a year ago. According to new data from the Energy Information Administration, gas demand dipped slightly from 8.86 to 8.75 million barrels per day last week. Meanwhile, total domestic gasoline stocks increased by 2.7 million barrels to 226.7 million barrels. Robust gas demand and elevated oil prices have jolted pump prices as the U.S. enters winter. The Department of Conservation and Natural Resources will host nearly 60 guided hikes in 45 state parks and 5 forest districts on New Year's Day as part of the nationwide First Day hike efforts. Among those parks involved include Chapman State Park, Kinzua Bridge State Park, and Cook Forest State Park. These guided hikes, all taking place on January 1st, are designed to promote a healthy start in the new year while offering families an opportunity to forge new and stronger connections with the outdoors. State park and forest staff, as well as volunteers, lead the hikes, which are usually about 1 to 2 miles in length. The public is invited to vote online for the 2024 Pennsylvania River of the Year, choosing from among 3 waterways nominated throughout the state. The nominees for the 2024 River of the Year are the Lackawaxen River and the Youghiogheny River, along with the Allegheny River. Nominations were based on each waterway's conservation needs, successes, and programming plans if the nominee is voted River of the Year. The public can vote for a favorite state waterway through 5 p.m. on Friday, January 19th, 2024. The selection of public voting choices is overseen by the Pennsylvania Organization for Watersheds and Rivers in cooperation with DCNR. You can find out more about the 2024 River of the Year voting, as well as a link to the voting in our story at yourdailylocal.com. We'll be right back with a look at the day's weather forecast after this quick word from our sponsor.
Providing a great cup of coffee and a better life for the blind and disabled. White Cane Coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
Welcome back to your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you on your daily local. And now let's take a look at the day's weather forecast from the National Weather Service in State College. There is a chance of rain showers today. The day will be cloudy with a high near 52 degrees. Calm winds early will become southwest at 5 to 7 miles an hour in the afternoon, and the chance of precipitation today is 50%. There is a slight chance of rain overnight. The rest of the night will be mostly cloudy with a low of around 36 degrees. West winds will be around 7 miles an hour, and the chance of precipitation overnight is 20%. We'll be right back with your morning cup of sports after this.
Have you ever wanted to play an instrument? The Warren Music Conservatory is the area's only choice for premier music education, with the area's top music instructors giving you fun and exciting music lessons for a variety of instruments and styles. The Music Conservatory also rents and repairs instruments of all types. And don't forget to stop in and check out our student bookstore for your musical supplies like strings, sticks, picks, and more. What are you waiting for? Stop dreaming. Start doing today.
It was a busy night on the hardwood for local teams. Andy Close has your morning cup of sports.
Good Thursday morning, December the 28th. It's time for your morning cup of sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. It was a busy night on the hardwood for Warren County teams, beginning in Sheffield, where Sheffield outscored Youngsville 24-7 in the fourth quarter to pull away for a 58-31 win in the opening round of the Sheffield Sports Boosters Christmas Tournament. The Wolverines led by 10 going into the fourth quarter before Layden Woderson scored 12 of his game-high 21 points to help them pull away. Dylan Hardwick added 6 of his 11 points in the final 8 minutes, while Colby Barr chipped in with 9 tallies for Sheffield. Sheffield will face Kane in Thursday's title game, while Youngsville will battle Smethport in the consolation game. Carson Chase led Youngsville with 11 points. Down in Florida, Tampa to be specific, Alana Stewart scored all of Warren's points in overtime as the Lady Dragons topped Wildwood, Florida at the Tampa Bay Christmas Invitational. Stewart hit a three-pointer and went 2 of 2 from the free throw line in overtime, part of her team-high 16 points. Mia Irwin was also in double figures for the Dragons, 5 and 2, with 11 points and 7 rebounds, while Sammy Rollman had 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists in the win over Wildwood, which came in ranked number 3 in Florida Class 1A and has made 4 trips to the state championship game in the last 7 seasons, including the past 2. The Dragons will play Ridgeview, South Carolina on Friday at 2:10 p.m. And elsewhere is the Eisenhower girls behind 25 points from Clara Steinberg, earning a 50-45 win over Sherman Central in the JCC Christmas Classic. Steinberg scored 10 of her game-high 25 points in the third quarter. Lainey Font was also in double figures for Eisenhower with 10 points, and Lainey Belcher added 7 in the win for Lady Knights. That is your morning cup of sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Have a great Thursday, everybody.
Thank you for that, Andy. Don't forget to head to yourdailylocal.com throughout the day for all the news you need when you need it. You can also like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Just search Your Daily Local on your favorite social media channel and hit that like, subscribe, or follow button. You can subscribe to our weekly email newsletter online at yourdailylocal.com. Just click the subscribe to our newsletter button, enter your email address, and get our newsletter delivered right to your inbox. Don't forget to tune in every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. for your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. And every Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. as White Cane Coffee presents Coffee and a Conversation, where we sit down with someone from the community to talk about the people, places, events, and happenings throughout the region that matter most to you. Always a great conversation you won't want to miss every Saturday morning at 9:30. Of course, if you know someone we should be talking with, send us a note, news@yourdailylocal.com. Let us know who it is and why we should talk with them. We'll make every effort to make that happen for you. Quick programming note, there will be no morning cup of news on Monday, New Year's Day, taking the day off for the holiday. Just to let everybody know, we'll be back on Tuesday for the first episode of the new year. That will wrap it up for your Thursday. Hope everybody has a terrific day. And remember, if you change one life, you change the world. Cheers.
Know what would make that better? Cup of White Cane Coffee.
Wow, that really is great coffee.
White Cane Coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
It's not just about music lessons. It's about hard work, perseverance, dedication, self-expression, making memories. Let's make memories together.